Alright, we're logged in. Let's get a roll. Mock draft time, baby. And this is one of the way too early mock drafts, but we're doing this on the draftnetwork.com. It's one of my favorite websites. If you're going to do a mock draft, do it on here. It's pretty accurate. So, we're going to start the draft, and let's get busy. So, first off, gotta watch an ad. Gotta skip this, of course. Alright, so, first off, we have Cincinnati. I think we all know the pick here. I love Draft Network. They put analyst reports down here. We all know the pick here, though. It's gonna be Joe Burrow. Why would it be anyone else? Redskins, hopefully just sold their franchise. Hopefully Jeff Bezos is the owner now. But you don't pass up on Chase Young. I'm sorry. Poor Giants. Poor Giants. I imagine to trade back now. But in the position they are in, I can't trade back. That's the one thing I wish I could do on this, is do trades. But with the position they are in, I say they go Jerry Jeudy. Best receiver in the class. Arguably could be, but right now he's definitely the best receiver in the class. So next off, we have the Miami Dolphins. With the injury to Tua Tagovailoa, he is going to be dropping in mock drafts right now. And I say the safer pick is to go with offensive tackle Andrew Thomas. You're going to get a quarterback eventually. Maybe Tua will last in this draft. We will have to wait and see. But you will get your quarterback eventually. So why not get someone to protect him while you can? New York Jets, on the other hand, kind of hating the Dolphins for doing that, as they need a tackle no matter what. So we go with Tristan Wirfs here at number 5 to the New York Jets. Very solid offensive tackle. So at number 6, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It could go Jeffrey Okudah here very easily. But you know how Bruce Arians is. He likes his big boys. Derrick Brown is a top prospect. I think he could possibly go top 5. Derrick Brown is the pick here at number 6. And I think he's second best player in this defensive class. Which pushed the Denver Broncos to a very easy decision here, as they go Jeffrey Okudah from the Ohio State University. They need secondary. It lines up pretty well for them. Then here at number 8, we go AJ Epinesa for the Atlanta Falcons. Very, very, very solid game against Minnesota this last week. And I don't see that stopping. Then at number 9, we have the Arizona Cardinals, who will be going Jedrick Wills out of Alabama. Easily the number 3 tackle in this class now. And I don't see him going anywhere else. Next, we have Detroit Lions, who go Isaiah Simmons. They need defensive players. Need someone to plug up those holes. Matt Patricia, with this guy as his player, my God, imagine combinations he's going to do with him. Next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars, who I think will be very toughly deciding between CeeDee Lamb and Henry Ruggs. But you don't pass on CeeDee Lamb. He's a top 10 player again. This draft is literally filled with star players, in my opinion. CeeDee Lamb is the pick there. Next, we have the Cleveland Browns, who will be going with Grant Delpit. Grant Delpit's only problem, doesn't like to tackle. Cleveland kind of showed they don't really care about that last year when they took the other LSU quarterback that nobody's really talking about now as much. But it doesn't matter. Grant Delpit won't learn to tackle. They will do the same that they did this year, pretty much. Then the LA Chargers. Ooh, this one's interesting. Tua would be very, very good here. It's a very high consideration here. But think they should go offensive tackle. I think Austin Jackson does very, very well there in LA. Oakland. What do we do here? Well, you lose your speedster, Antonio Brown. You get your speedster, Henry Ruggs, who I personally think has the most upside out of any wide receiver in this draft. But he also has the, you know where he's going to be. He's going to be a speedster, but he also has the upside to be route runner too. He can be very, very well in this draft, which is why he's at number 14. Then for Philadelphia Eagles, they get their wish. They get Christian Fulton. He will do very, very well here in Philly, who just needs someone to cover their ass. Next, Miami. There goes Tua. Like I said, he will draft his stock will probably drop a bit. But in this draft, Miami doesn't have to trade up for him. I'm sure they would much rather trade up for him to feel more safe. But Miami Dolphins get Tua Tagovailoa at number 16. And right behind him, we see Justin Herbert go number 17 to the Tennessee Titans. Which, poor Tennessee can't get rid of Oregon quarterbacks. Which kind of sucks. And I kind of think this one has bust potential as well, big time. Which is kind of sad to see in here. But next, we have the Carolina Panthers. Fix your offensive line. Quite simple. Tyler Biadasz. I think that's how you pronounce it. Maybe it's Biadasz. I think I said it correctly. But you need that. That's your big guy right there. Trayvon Diggs kind of got schooled this last week, too, against LSU. Well, not this past week, but 2 weeks ago, I think it was. This time, though, we still take him. Jacksonville Jaguars take their quarterback successor to Jalen Ramsey, even though that's kind of stupid. But they take Trayvon Diggs, and I think he'll be very solid for them. Next, we have Oakland Raiders, who we could see do a lot of things. They could go Dylan Moses, they could go Paulson Adebo, Shaun Wade, or they could go K'Lavon Chaisson. There's a lot of options here for the Oakland Raiders. And I think they should go cornerback here, as there is some pretty good corners still here. And they just traded away one of their corners too. The question is which one. Literally just throw these guys in a mixture and you could have it that way. I think they should go Shaun Wade though. Shaun Wade is a up and coming star here, and he plays physical, I think. I'm not sure though, but he'll do very, very well in Oakland, I feel like. And then we move on to Dallas Cowboys, who go with Xavier McKinney. I don't see a question here. It's quite obvious where they should go with that, and I don't see why else they would go with anyone else. Xavier McKinney seems like the great option here for the Dallas Cowboys. Next, as you already saw my selection, Indianapolis Colts, Javon Kinlaw, perfect match for each other. No question. Javon Kinlaw and Indianapolis Colts are a perfect match for each other. Javon Kinlaw, I heard this on a podcast. I'm not making this up. I forget which podcast, but he did an interview on a podcast, and he said 2 places he would want to go play at are the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts. Dear God, I hope he ends up in the Indianapolis Colts. That'd be a match made in heaven. I think Indianapolis Colts would use him very, very well. Then we move on. Kansas City Chiefs get Creed Humphrey. This makes a ton of sense. They need line. Protect Patrick Mahomes. Nothing much needs said there. Minnesota Vikings. They could go with a lot of options here. But I think the number one option will be Marvin Wilson from Florida State. think this is a very good pairing for Minnesota and the Florida State defensive tackle Marvin Wilson. I think they will both do very, very well here. So we move on where Miami's time to pick their running back, as I don't see an offensive tackle or interior O-line I want here yet. So running back it is. We have they get their running back of their choice. It's just who do they want. I honestly think the best choice here for Miami Dolphins is Jonathan Taylor. With Jonathan Taylor running behind Andrew Thomas too, and Tua Tagovailoa being their quarterback, I think that would be a very good option. We've seen Jonathan Taylor already with a lefty quarterback too, so he knows the system with a lefty quarterback. He's used to it. That doesn't make much of a difference, but I'm just putting that out there. Match made in heaven here, though. Laviska Shenault to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo will utilize Laviska Shenault so well, and it's honestly just match made in heaven. Next, Green Bay Packers. Get Rodgers his weapons. We thought they were going to do this last year. Didn't do as well. Bryson Hopkins, best tight end in class by far, no other questions. He should be a first rounder just because of the Packers, kind of. But he should go here to the Green Bay Packers. Right here, right now. Then we got the Seattle Seahawks. Who knows what they're going to do, honestly. They could go edge. They could go interior defense line. This is very, very questionable what they could. They could also go corner. We could see them take Jeff Gladney, maybe. Or possibly Debo. But I don't know what to do here. Go Raekwon Davis. I think he'd be a very, very good fit in Seattle. But if we're being honest, there's a guy named K'Lavon Chaisson still there. I think he'd thrive in Seattle. Do kind of what Jadeveon Clowney's doing right now, and he would do very, very well in Seattle. Well, this one's kind of easy. Baltimore, keep building on that defense. Dylan Moses. They need linebackers. Dylan Moses, last time I checked, is a linebacker. So, here it is. This one's going to be a surprise. But, New Orleans Saints select Tylan Wallace. Why? Because he was a top 5 wide receiver before he went down with a knee injury. Could argue go T. Higgins here. But they kind of have that guy in Michael Thomas. You don't want to be Chargers and get two of the same type of receivers. It's proven not to work out very well. They need a speedster. They need their Brandon Cooks. Plus, Tylan Wallace can take his time recovering from his injury. He's still going to be a top 5 receiver from this draft class once he recovers from that injury. And one place he will thrive is with New Orleans. And I think this is very, very well match made in heaven. So, we are put with then the New England Patriots. Could they go tight end? Edge? Offensive tackle? Interior defensive line? Quarterback? Interior offensive line? Wide receiver? Corner? Safety? What do we do here? You need a Tom Brady replacement. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Jake Fromm is a general manager of an offense. He gets the ball to players where they need to get it to. Jake Fromm would thrive with Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels in that system, in that offense. I think Belichick would be very, very happy to have a guy like Jake Fromm succeed the GOAT, Tom Brady himself. And this Patriots franchise isn't over. That brings us to the last pick in the draft, where we have San Francisco 49ers. And we could go safety, could go corner, could go interior offensive line. but they need linebackers badly. Kenneth Murray is here. So let's finalize our draft. And Kenneth Murray, I think, is a very, very good linebacker, and he will be utilized very well in San Francisco. So let's do a quick recap. Bengals take Joe Burrow, number 1. Redskins take Chase Young, number 2. Jerry Jeudy goes number 3 to the New York Giants. Number 4, Miami Dolphins go Andrew Thomas. Number 5 is Tristan Wirfs to the New York Jets. Number 6 is Derek Brown to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 7 is Jeffrey Okudah to the Denver Broncos. Number 8 is AJ Epinesa to the Atlanta Falcons. Number 9 is Jedrick Wills to the Arizona Cardinals. Number 10 is Isaiah Simmons to the Detroit Lions. Number 11 is CeeDee Lamb to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Number 12 is Grant Delpit to the Cleveland Browns. Number 13 is Austin Jackson to the LA Chargers. Number 14 is Henry Ruggs to the Oakland Raiders. Number 15 is Christian Fulton to the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 16 is Tua Tagovailoa to the Miami Dolphins. Number 17 is Justin Herbert to the Tennessee Titans. Number 18 is Tyler Biadasz to the Carolina Panthers. Number 19 is Trayvon Diggs to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Number 20 is Shaun Wade to the Oakland Raiders. Number 21 is Xavier McKinney to the Dallas Cowboys. Number 22 is Javon Kinlaw to the Indianapolis Colts. Number 23 is Creed Humphrey to the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 24 is Marvin Wilson to the Minnesota Vikings. Number 25 is Jonathan Taylor to the Miami Dolphins. Number 26 is Laviska Shenault Jr. to the Buffalo Bills. Number 27 is Bryson Hopkins to the Green Bay Packers. 28 is Clavon Chaisson to the Seattle Seahawks. Number 29 is Dylan Moses to Baltimore Ravens. Number 30 is Tylan Wallace to New Orleans Saints. 31 Jake Fromm to the New England Patriots. And 32 is Kenneth Murray to the San Francisco 49ers. So, of course, we got to save this draft. And finalized. So, that was my mock draft right now. Very, very current moment. It's not mock draft Monday, but hey, I wanted to do a mock draft, give you guys my thoughts and feelings on these college players that are about to come up to the NFL draft. One of the most exciting days of the year. So, you guys agree or disagree with me? I want to know why. Why not? Why? I just want to hear you guys' opinions down below. Leave those thoughts, opinions down below. If you guys have a suggestion for another sports video for me, I'd like to see that down below as well. I might end up doing it one of these days. Of course, thanks for watching. Make sure to click those links down there below. Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and Patreon. And of course, just make sure to keep the sports really flowing throughout the day.